That is how you enjoy high value wine with a high value zoo, high value glasses, and high value satchel. And I know some of you want to call this a purse and try to make me assume I'm part of the community, but in reality, all of those ad hominem tags in reality are just you deflecting from your reality, which is a lack of high value. Now, I've been seeing a lot of people on a certain sector of YouTube talking about what is high value and what isn't high value, and or better yet, individuals who know they are high value but will damage control and try to say that they're high value, or you don't need to make six figures to be high value, or don't have to have a suit Saturday, or better yet, don't need a satchel like this to be high value. Well, from what I'm hearing, a lot of these guys are speaking a whole bunch of the same kind of stuff that they claim they go against, and that is the scraggle daggle babble. Yes, the scraggle daggle babble. You know what the scraggle daggle babble is? Well, I'll tell you what the scraggle daggle babble is. Scraggle daggle babble is exactly the kind of horse poppycock that a lot of these so-called high-value detractors speak on. Yes, I've been watching you, and I've been watching all of you on the sector of YouTube, and quite frankly, it's amusing to me, to say the very least. Now, we need to get some business. Stop joking around for a sec. We need to really talk about some of you guys out there who are really going off and debating and having 8-hour debates about what's high value and what isn't. Well, it's so funny that the same guys who say, well, you know, I'm high value, are on YouTube 8 hours a day, 8 to 10 hours a day, and yet they average only about 15 super chat donations an hour. Yes, 15 super chat. Just because you get a little 50 something from Black Pill or Incel or MGTOW, what's this thing? That doesn't count. I mean, of course, if you get those every other minute like I do, of course it counts for something, but every hour, every other 3 hours, I mean, come on. This is some high value wine. This comes, you know where this comes from? This comes from the best vineyards in all of northern Fulton County. This is the reason why I came out here from that podunk one horse track town known as OKC. I mean, freaking A, they couldn't even keep Russell Westbrook in town. And who's Chris Paul? I mean, the most action he's seen is on those State Farm commercials. I mean, come on. But a lot of these so-called high-value detractors, we need to talk to you for a sec, because, quite frankly, you guys amuse me with all this. Well, it is high value, and then I'm high value because I did this last year, and I did that last year, and I flew 80,000 miles to do the same thing I could have done in the community. Look, the scraggle babble or babblers never cease to amaze me, because you know why? These individuals, these guys out here who claim that they are in the manosphere fighting against the Daggle, or they're done with the Daggle, right? They're done with the Daggle. You know, they talk about feminism. First of all, if you're a high value man, then why is it that every single time I see you on the stream, and it's not just one person, so don't feel special. Don't feel too special there. But every single time I see you guys on streams, it's always about the women's, and what the women's are doing, and what the Daggles are doing, what the Strags are doing. You're Strag hunting, you're Daggle hunting, you're Daggle fishing. I see it right through you. And do you know why a lot of you all are so upset at yours truly? Because even Well, first of all, let's analyze some of you guys right quick. Half of you don't have enough of the high value in order to criticize me, and half of you don't have enough of the IQ to go after me. Do you see a pattern of all the people who hate moi in my satchel? Me, my little satchel? It's because they don't have what it takes. They don't have what it takes to be high value. You know the reason why I say that you have to make $50,000 per week and live in the most gated communities, not communitized for you, all you Daggle Hunters out there, Scraggle Daggle Babblers out there. I know where you really live. I know what you did last night. And, well, half of you, it wasn't even Jerkins. It wasn't even Jerkins and Hentai. It was actually a Daggle. And I'm going to get to you Daggle Hunters in a second. You Daggle lovers in disguise. You secret Daggle lovers behind the closet there. Ooh, you want to talk about me getting into the closet? Let's talk about some of you guys who are in the closet for this Daggle in a sec. But you guys who continue going after moi. Do you know why you continue going after moi? It's because even with the so-called questionable, well, you know what? Not even questionable, because, you know, I love these broads. I love these broads so much. I love it how they make it rain on my channel whenever you guys didn't. Remember the time when I was in the manosphere, was in the deep parts of the manosphere, when the expert elder BGS introduced me to the underlings, his fanboys, his sons of the manosphere, and I told you all one simple thing: to not wear Jordans, huh? Not wear a bunch of little swag mag Jordans, huh? And take off those jerseys while you're at it. Put a damn suit on. Suit Saturdays, baby. High value. And what did all you do to me, huh? What did all of you do? You all damn near ran me out of YouTube. You all did a damn good job, though. You all said Jordans are deaf, and you know what? I reevaluated, and while I was defending a lot of you guys, I was in the real defense of image and looks of the black man. And you all not only damn near ran me out of YouTube, didn't donate anything towards me. You're cheap by cheap, or broke by broke, however it goes. I was shadow banned. I was freaking shadow banned from defending you baby's kids. You believe that? You believe that crap? But what did it take for me to go from ashy to classy? Well, it was those same damn Daggles, the Scraggle Daggle Babblers you all talk about. You all bitch and moan about. And it's ironic that now the reason why a lot of you are mad is because the same Scraggle Daggles you all complain about, the same strags you stress about, you cry about every single day. But these hoes, I don't want these hoes, I don't want these hoes, I don't want no hoes in my cone, I'd rather go to bed cold than have these hoes. I'll bitch 8 hours on the internet about these homes. These homes ain't on them, but I want these homes. You want these hoes. That's like, you want these Daggles, you want these strags, but you can't get them. And you know you damn sure can't get the Beckys, you can't get the Sashas or Selenas. You may be able to luck out every once in a while and get one of those hood rat yo wicked bitch, you may get one of those, or one of those cholas in the house. You know, you got Woke Vicky and her friend, come up with a chola name. You may get one of those, but you won't get a Selena. You won't get an authentic Selena. You won't get a authentic Sasha from the burbs who has daddy's money. Wrong with me, high value. Just want to make sure this thing's still recording. Yeah, this is going way longer than I anticipated because all these super chats from these same Daggles you all cry and bitch about. Oh, but that Daggle's cheap though. The Daggle won't support black men though. Oh no, they won't support thinking black men. They'll support the Pookies, right? They'll let the Pookies sit in the couch. Oh, or is it just because you want to be that Pookie? You want to sit and tea on his couch all day and just sit around, play PlayStation, and eat Lunchables, drink juicy juice, use her car whenever she's at work, and whenever she gets home, you expect her to pop her collar for you, huh? You want to live the Pookie dream, huh? You want to live the Pookie dream? I see. Ooh, are you jealous that Pookie gets to live the actual dream and you don't? And you got to work for yours? Oh, I know. Life ain't fair. Life ain't fair. I value one. We're gonna really get down into the dirt. And quite frankly, a lot of you guys really have an issue with high value men because, quite frankly, a lot of you guys, one, are just too lazy to be high value. There you go. A lot of you are just too damn lazy to be high value. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with not being high value. Except for all the times I'm gonna cook you for not being high value, but that's besides the point. That's besides the point. But look, the real reason why you all are mad at me, besides the fact that I'm reaching record-breaking views, at least whenever AMS and Steph Clink Sales and the other two dudes aren't on. I mean, I'll give them that, but other than that, I'm smashing the manosphere. I'm owning the manosphere. What? What do I have? What do I have? What was that? I have what you don't have, which is all the Daggles. All the Daggles you ever wanted. All the Daggles you could ever desire. All the Daggles that you would ever need and then some. Is that what you want? Is that what you want? Look, you got one guy here who talks all day about feminism and talks about I don't need drags, I don't need these hoes, and the first person who would show up on the panel of Her Majesty, shout out to Her Majesty by the way, Her Majesty, whenever you get to Atlanta, hot town Atlanta, you come by Buckhead and we'll do some business. Some real business, and it is a requirement that you actually show your face, okay? We're not doing any of that Snapchat filter crap, alright? But the offer is open nonetheless. But we all know, with Her Majesty, the first person who shows up are guys like you. Specifically you. And you know who I'm talking to. And you got other guys who I do like. I'm really liking this sector of YouTube. But where were you guys when I really needed you? When the baby's kids were attacking me. They were attacking me and they still are attacking me. They're questioning my sexuality. They're still calling me suspect because I happen to like expensive, high quality satchels. But where were you guys? Hell, where were you guys with the measly donations? Oh wait, you were over there with Her Majesty too, right? Oh yeah, okay. Or you were going to these channels where they basically affirmed your laziness and said you as a man don't have to do anything. There is no burden performance of you as a man. You just need to get a bitch to submit. She needs to submit to these because you's you and you're special and there's no one in the world like you. So, you know what? You are the most important thing on this planet. You deserve a trophy for waking up. You went to those channels and because they kissed your ass and were an echo chamber, you just decided to throw your maybe $5 there. You weren't giving that much money to them. That's why some of these channels are simping themselves and talking about 50-50, which by the way, to the voice of the everyday beta, I let you ride my coattails. Remember that. So you can ride the coattails all you want, call me St. Kevin and all, but just remember who's above you. Just remember the rank. That's all I ask. And for goodness sakes, reveal your hot, thick, Megan Thee Stallion looking girlfriend sometimes soon so you can get these SYSBM guys to shut the hell up. I mean, I'm just saying. But, oh yeah, these other guys out here who actually do like. If you spent half as much energy talking about what's high value, what isn't high value, who's high value, and when is high value, on which week is high value, and why is high value, and how is high value. If you spend half that energy running your low, mid-value self-mouths, talking about who's high value, and actually took that energy to do something, you maybe, you might just be, or you might just have enough of what it takes to be a Henry. I'm just saying. You guys don't even realize what time it is. I, Mr. High Value YouTube of this sector, have all the daggles you want. And they're coming to my channel as we speak. And the reason why you're complaining and bitching is because you want the daggle. You want my daggles. You want my delicious daggles, huh? Is that it? Is that what you're desiring? Is that what you're complaining about? You want these daggles, huh? You want them so bad. How about you were done with the daggle? How about you no to the daggle? No, 10 hours. We don't want the strag. We don't the burn in their own excrement and all these other expletives. But now, since I have all the daggles, now I got all that daggle money. And some of the high value men who give me some love too, who actually give me some love for wearing a suit. And it doesn't have to be on Saturday and having the most up-to-date 2021. This is 2021 wear, not 2020. Alright? You all want my daggles. Is that it? What happened to getting a Selena or Sasha or Sakura? Oh wait, you can't get them, can you? No, we don't want them. No, you can't get them. Alright, well fine then. If you don't want them, how about the Lupitas? The Lupita from the Muffazons and the, I don't know, come up with a Caribbean name. Oh wait. Or the black Latin chicks from down in Brazil. You all love talking about going to Brazil and the DR, right? Oh wait. You couldn't get them neither! At least not without paying a hefty price. Come on. Sheesh. Look at you. Look at you all. This is pathetic. This is the most asinine display I've seen on YouTube. At least ever since I was down there chased out of town for freaking, what, telling you to take your Jordans off? And all of a sudden I'm a sellout. I'm a sellout man. I'm working for Mr. Charlie and them. You know what? You want these daggles. You want these daggles. You want my money. And you're just mad that even with these high value glasses, this Saturday suit on a weekday, and even with this satchel bag that makes me questionable, and I might be questionable with this, but even with all of this, I can snatch most of your girls up just like that. And there's nothing you can do about it, huh? That is what's triggering the manosphere. And you know what? Yeah, I might reduce my days here and there because I'm making too much money. I mean, I don't need the IRS knocking on my door right now. I mean, go on. But with that being stated, if you want these daggles, come take them. Just come take them. come taken with all this high value stuff, even with this high value questionable stuff, I can get more daggles than you can. And I can keep them as well. And you know what the worst thing about it is? I can cook them! And they'll keep coming back for more. That is way more than what some of these other guys on the Manosphere can do. You say one bad thing about the Daggle and they're ready to flag your channel down. Oh, you're a channel now. But I can call a big bitch a bitch, a scraggle daggle, a hood rat, and a baby mama. And what's YouTube gonna do about it? I'm too high value to be taken down. I'm making YouTube too much money. You guys haven't figured out how the game's done. I do the same things that a lot of you guys do. Granted, I don't do this out of hate, but I cook and roast nonetheless. And that's the thing that you all are mad about. I can do the same things you all can do. And I can get paid for it. I can get more daggles from it. My DMs are off the charts. And I don't get taken down. So, as far as that's concerned, I'll leave you all with this. If you guys hate the Daggle so much, why do you care if I'm setting up guys to get so-called taken and put into the cleaners and put into the crossfire by the Daggles? That just means less Daggles that you have to deal with and better opportunities for you to get non-Daggles, right? All the Daggles we marry in the so-called simps, the educated you-know-whats, the beta male providers, right? The suckers, the Henry suckers I set up in order to get torn out the frame. That's more for you. That's less of an obstacle for you. Oh, wait. You guys will be doing another 8-hour live panel about what's high value and what isn't. From your mommy's basement. Until next time, toodles.